As legendary as the creation of man and as fascinating as his existence is the saga of the seas and the eternal quest to harness the mighty forces of nature. Up through the ages, from the early days of sailing and primitive guidance by the heavens to the present-day modern methods of celestial and dead-reckoning navigation, man has continually been in search of more effective means of guidance. During World War II, new methods and procedures, new and better instruments, and new fields of interest ushered in a new era of navigation. It was during this post-war era that Coelco Engineering acquired the basic design and engineering rights for an automatic pilot known as the Quartermaster. The Quartermaster is an automatic steering device designed to relieve you, the boat skipper, from the monotony of maintaining an accurate and continuous heading. Now the pilot does it for you, quickly, accurately, and with minimum effort. With automatic steering, as provided by the Quartermaster, setting a new course simply requires turning the pilot compass to the desired heading. No hand steering is necessary to set or change the course, and disengaging or re-engaging the clutch mechanism is not required. That's Catalina off the port bow, our present destination. Unlike a hunting-type pilot, which is continually in motion and thereby causing undue wear on the ship's batteries and steering mechanism, the Quartermaster maintains a continuous heading through intermittent actuation, the frequency of which is determined by the prevailing conditions. A single switch adjusts for calm or rough conditions. Designed for a high degree of sensitivity, the pilot will react to a course change of 1/2 degree. Our skipper has just announced that we are 45 minutes out of Catalina. So while our guests bask in the warm California sunshine and the automatic pilot is on duty at the wheel, let's go below for a closer look at the Quartermaster. Prior to the development of the first Quartermaster, a preliminary survey indicated that to meet the demands of the boating public, the pilot would have to be, first of all, accurate and reliable. Second, compact and lightweight. And third, reasonable in cost, requiring only minimum maintenance. Early in 1947, with these design objectives firmly established, Coelco Engineering proceeded to modify the original pilot design as indicated by extensive testing and experience to be necessary. Additional features were incorporated into the original design, and the first pilot evolved early in 1948. Essentially, the Quartermaster pilot consists of the following basic components: a control unit which contains a standard gimbal-mounted compass, a motor unit which drives the ship's rudder through a chain and sprocket linkage, a small weatherproof relay box, and the remote control unit. The compass control unit senses changes in ship's heading and transmits this intelligence to the relay box, which in turn actuates the motor unit and hence the ship's rudder to correct this falling off course. The Quartermaster uses a standard compass, gimbal mounted in a heavy aluminum casting. All electrical components are thoroughly enclosed. The relay box utilizes simplified circuitry and contains the motor reversing relays and compass relay. The motor unit is a lifetime sealed-in ball bearing motor. A unique feature of the Quartermaster is the cam arrangement, which provides for intermittent or non-hunting type of pilot steering and adjusts for both calm and rough conditions. These cams regulate the amount of rudder action used in keeping the boat on course, and once calibrated to the characteristics of the individual vessel, require no further attention. Since the quartermaster is designed for rugged, dependable operation, there are no tubes, photoelectric cells, or other delicate parts sensitive to the might of the sea. The remote control unit is designed to fit comfortably into the palm of the hand. Selections from automatic to full power steering are made simply by the flick of a switch. Pressing the appropriate button changes course as required, thus providing for complete safety of operation. The obstacle is passed. Return control to automatic, and the pilot immediately picks up the original course heading. Homeward bound, the Windward drives easily through the rolling seas. Since room for installation is always a primary consideration, unless originally provided for in the early blueprint stage, size was a major factor in the selection of a pilot for the Windward. Since the motor unit will operate in any position, it was installed horizontally, thus permitting the chain drive to connect to the sprocket on the steering linkage. A dry spot was selected for the relay box several feet away, and the pilot compass was mounted at the minimum distance of 2 feet from the ship's compass. Sails are furled and courses changed to enter the harbor. When long periods of vigilance are required, the 30-foot lead on the remote control unit allows complete freedom of movement, thus providing for safety and positive decision during docking maneuvers. Owner installations are easily accomplished by non-technical personnel as aboard the Liza E, a 28-foot cruiser. To gain more leisure time, the pilot is switched to automatic, thus relieving the skipper from the tensions of manual steering. Although space for an automatic pilot was not provided for in the original design of the Liza E, compactness of the quartermaster provided for easy installation. A pilot is available to fit all power requirements from 6 to 110 volts. One size pilot is used for all vessels, such as commercial fishing boats, work boats, or large yachts. As long as ships sail the seas, the needle points to the north, and the stars go through their wonted courses in the heavens, you can place your confidence in Quartermaster for reliable, true course, automatic steering.